Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how to take a 6x6 piece of paper and create 4 easy cards. The card layout I'm doing uses the square from the 6x6 paper and added some ribbon embellishment and a little bit of background stamping. This design is so simple and easy to do because the paper is so beautiful on its own. This is Stampin' Up paper, which is two-sided, but I'm only going to use this side here. Once you find a pretty paper, you can easily do a simple layout and the paper will speak for the beauty of the card all by itself. To make this card, I've already cut the materials I'm going to need. I have 4 pieces of lilac paper cut 5 1/4 by 4. 4 pieces of blue cut at 5 by 3 3/4, and 4 card bases cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to be using some turquoise ribbon, and the ink I'm going to be using is Memento Bahama blue and Versafine Onyx black. I'm also going to be using Stampin' Up Express Yourself stamp set, a romantic script by My Favorite Things, Hydrangea stamp set, and some stitch squares. Let me move this away and get right into making the cards for you. Okay, I'm going to cut the paper. And when you go to cut this pretty paper like that, it's a little bit nerve-wracking at first because your instinct is to not jump into something so pretty. But has to be done. So I'm cutting it 3-inch squares. And there is no up or down to this pattern, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, to save a little bit of paper, I'm going to mat the squares by using the mat for the card itself. So I have 2 of the stitch squares, and I'm going to get 1 stitch square, the smaller one, out of the pattern paper and the larger stitch square out of the mat, making sure that I keep it within the middle of the paper so that I can use this as a mat. So as you see, you won't be able to see where I cut out the middle. This is a way of saving paper. So let me go to my Big Shot and do this cutting. Be right back. Now, all that cutting done, this is the only waste of the 6x6 paper that I have. Now I'm going to stamp the script background on this panel. For that, I need to get the Bahama blue and cover all over. Even though I'm only going to get part of this stamp, it's always a good idea to stamp up the entire stamps because you never know where you may end up putting it down, and it's better to have more than you need than less than you need. So I want to make sure that I don't stamp at the bottom, so I'm going to leave it a little bit off the bottom. Press it down. Don't move it once you put it in place, and just go over the back of the stamp, making sure you get a good transfer. Okay, perfect. All right, everything else is just repeating this that I just did and assembling the card. So I'm going to let the music run and do the card assembly for you, and we'll talk at the other side. that's the finished cards. It went together really quick, and I hope that you'll try this easy layout yourself. Sometimes having really pretty 6x6 paper can be challenging because you want to cut it in a way that you don't get any waste, and this layout achieves that goal. I'd like to thank you for watching my video and all the other videos on my channel. Please hit that subscribe button so that you can get more content from me. I really appreciate all the positive comments that I'm getting. Please spread the word and share my videos. Thank you everyone, and have a great day.